of all, how was your travel? How are you?
Let's get over here, Nick.
Hi there guys, welcome back into another session. Nice quick one for you today, looking at the data on the Bitcoin price. Not too much has changed, to be honest, in the last 48 hours on Bitcoin. We still need to auction price a little bit, I'll call it a lower time frame range auction in a higher time frame trend. Go give us a follow on Twitter if you're not already, trying to post data updates a little bit quicker on there. So from the last video and the last live session on Tuesday, yeah, still looking at some bullish divergences into any lows to confirm some demand in a higher time frame trend. A lot of altcoins producing a bit of a range auction in their higher time frame trends as well. So if you joined us on the last video, we're looking at the potential for dips into demand zones, okay, even the potential for shorts. ETH absolutely had a steamroll of a day on Tuesday. We looked at the potential for a little bit of a short on ETH as it was coming up into that supply zone, but in the end it absolutely demolished this zone. So as mentioned on the live session, keep those short hedges very, very light. All right guys, so yeah, a meme's back as well. I'm sure Murad is very happy from being 80% down on his portfolio. I've just seen that on some data points. A meme's making a comeback, or are we still looking for that higher time frame liquidity grab into a summer lull? Tech stocks doing very, very well as well. So we'll keep this nice and quick today. Let's jump into TradingView and have a look at the levels. Right then, key technical analysis levels, guys. We've obviously got our Monday high up there, which we battled up on Tuesday to get, but we couldn't quite get it as that supply zone held. We're now getting this rotation down. I think yesterday was quite a nice cheeky short yesterday as well, off the weekly open. Posted that for the guys in the Trader Discord private section if you want to get access to there. It's part of the Art of Data Driven Market Analysis course. But yeah, little bit of a range auction now. You've now actually got the potential to even maybe pull a little bit of a range here. Value area lows coming in there, so we're just sitting under the value area lows. I'm not going to quite call this a range yet. It's not as nice as the previous ones that we had back here, okay, but we certainly need some demand confirming. Monday lows coming in there at the 100, call it 108k, okay. Monthly VWAP 100.1, okay. I would still be aware that if we come down here, that's going to be technically very nice for the trend just on a 1 hour basis here, but same on a 4 hour, okay. It's going to be technically very nice. It's going to let everyone be in the market. I would still be aware that if we don't get any demand confirmation in that zone from the trader console, okay, that you could deviate out of here, and we are still seeing some levels at that 97k. Grab that demand and back up. Same plan as mentioned last time, but if I see some demand in this zone, certainly going to take it. Let's jump into the trader console.
Well, in my book, you either do it right or you get eliminated.
Trader console then, guys. Grab a link from below for a free trial access to the academy there as well. Lots of nice juicy stuff and education, free stuff in there as well. Don't forget to go and have a look at the docs page. Right, so we're going to keep this nice and simple. It's nice to see that you've got a little bit of demand flirting in these zones. ETH 2.5k, someone's just pulled that limit order there, shitting themselves a little bit. Sol working its way down, SU working its way down. SU has been very, very strong in this region. I think it's been nice for bounces if anyone's scalping or day trading. I think ENA was actually very nice yesterday as well. Nice push up for a few percent and then destroyed its walls, similar to what SU's doing now. And I think despite whatever you look at on the dominance, we still now need to concentrate. So yesterday was a bit of a scalpy day trader day. I think now concentration needs to be on big boy Bitcoin. What are we looking at here? Nearest big level, 97k. What would that give us? That would give us our fake out of the trend, okay? So certainly if we see some demand come in at that 100 or 101k, it's going to be a level to take, okay? But just be aware that the biggest level in the order books from the biggest market, Binance Spot and Perps, right now is at 97k. So let's go and have a look at the OBD and actually see what everybody's doing in the market. So here we go. Bitcoin got the levels marked out here, Monday highs and lows, and we're just coming to our old December range value area high. Go and have a look at the last video if you don't know what that is. Okay, so we do have a small level at 100k there, largest level 97k like I said. My only trouble here is at this level, I'd really want to see some demand confirmation on that level. And if we look at the aggregated books at the minute, we're in aggregated supply, okay? In the 1 to 10% region is I've got this setting on, okay? We are in supply. Why are we still in supply here? Because the 2.5 to 5% range, okay, you've still got offers above, okay? From the spot market there, you've got CoinN, okay? CoinN from Binance there. Let's have a look at what Perp's doing. Okay, and those were the offers on Perp. So yesterday, I think it was a nice hedge position, and we're just, that depth is just coming away a little bit there. You can see the main depth on Binance Perps now actually 5 to 10% away, okay? Literally 5 to 10% away. Offers closing in on price. So anyone that's been hedging short positions, very, very valid. Keep it a bit light, okay, with acknowledging that you are in a higher time frame trend, but yet very, very nice charts on BTC at the minute, I do have to say. So that's what we're looking at. Very, very nice and quick and simple for you today. Join us in the live session a little bit later on. We will have a look at a few more altcoins and the like, and we can answer any questions regarding the console or anything else. But yeah, we need some demand confirmation. Down here into the Monday lows, and the 100k level is going to be your first area to have a look at. I wouldn't commit to that zone straight off the bat, okay? Look for some confluence in the order books, okay? Next zone though that I think would give us an absolute gift of a long, down at 97k. Join us in the live session a little bit later on. Cheers, guys.
I bet your margins are pretty nice and fat.
Let's not talk about my margins, by the way. Being nice and fat, that's a nice shirt. Do they make it for men?